Hey guys, welcome back to Medical Coding with Blue. It is Vlogmas day 23. So if you're brand new to my channel, welcome. I am Blue, I'm a medical coder. I am doing the theme of my Vlogmas this year as motivation and inspiration. Today's message is to be challenge positive. So let's begin. All right, be challenge positive. What do I mean by this? Whenever we are doing anything and we have our goals, and sometimes we have challenges that present themselves to us, and so this may make us think, well, maybe this wasn't such a good idea after all, or maybe this isn't what I'm supposed to be doing. When in actuality, challenges present themselves in order to make us stronger, to make us sharper, to make us tougher. And whenever you are doing anything that is worthwhile is going to present those challenges. Nothing that is ever so good is going to come easy, all right? And so whatever your challenge is, don't let that be the thing that runs you off from your goals. Let it be the thing that you say, bring it on. And be positive about your challenges. And when you've overcome those challenges, when you've gotten through and you've made it, then you can celebrate. But in the meantime, you have to be on the lookout for them because they will present themselves. And a lot of times people are overwhelmed by challenges they did not anticipate. Yes, you don't want to overthink when you are doing anything, but you do want to be able to have a grasp of, okay, this could potentially happen. So in this case, I'm going to dig into my personality toolbox of characteristics that will help me through this. And part of that toolbox is having a positive frame of mind, being positive about the things that's happening so that you don't turn into that victim mentality. You never want to have that victim mentality like, why me? Why is this always happening to me? You need to approach things with the attitude of, I've got this. This is a little difficult right now, but I will get this. And that will really help because having a good frame of mind to begin with will help you get through most challenges, whether you are in school or whether you are brand new at your workplace. So whatever it is that you feel is a challenge to you, write it down so that you can see it. Write down everything that you feel is a challenge about this challenge and think of ways to resolve these challenges. Think of ways that will help you to get through this. If it is the fact that you are feeling challenged because you can't pass your exam, okay, well, then you have to go back to the drawing board. Where did you go wrong? What did you feel like you were not the strongest in? And then go for it. Go through it from there, right? And then if it is a workplace thing, right, issue, you want to look at how are you approaching these challenges? Are you taking things personally? So many times, and I've learned this by going through the Arbinger Institute training. Now, this is not an ad for the Arbinger Institute, but I will say that going through their training really helped me because it changed my thinking from why is this happening to me, or rather than what it should be, which is looking at it from the outward mindset. There is something that I am thinking of that is why is this against me, when in actuality it's not about me, it's about the other person or it's about the situation. So I have to look at it in terms of that. Since I've had that training, it really has helped me to turn around and be like, oh, okay, well, this isn't about me. This is about whatever is going on. So that takes a lot of pressure off of me. And I have found that I've been able to cope with different challenges that have come my way. If you have a hard time coping with challenges, I really encourage you to look at the Arbinger Institute books. I do leave them in the description box below. There's the title and there's the Amazon link. You do not have to click on the Amazon link. It is just there if you want to look at it. I do get a percentage if you click on it, but that I'm just telling you guys that so that you don't have to click on it, all right? So I just want to make that clear. But going on that path of self-improvement is going to help you in anything in life, right? And it is about going through these things so that you can become a better person. And whether it is by doing your research to make yourself react better, because the only thing at the end of the day that we can control really is the way that we respond to things that are happening to us. So if we have a positive can-do attitude, things are going to be a lot easier to get through, rather than, oh, really, why do we have to always go through this? So there are things that you're going to go through, again, that are going to be repeated until you learn the lesson, right? And they always say that that is a common thing, that you're always going to repeat your mistakes until you learn. And that is true. I have learned from that myself. And I have learned that by rethinking how I look at situations has really helped me with that. Because there's been so many times when I went backwards and thinking, oh gosh, you know, what did I do? When in actuality, it had nothing to do with me. It had everything to do with the situation and the outside people. That's what it had everything to do with. I had to learn how to control my reactions to those things. So doing that has helped me to overcome a lot of challenges that I faced in my career and in my personal life. So there are those things that you can look at, but being accepting of challenges that you know you're going to face and you can face them head on is really going to help you. And it makes us more adaptable in wherever we are, right? Again, whether you are at your new workplace or whether you are a student and you've gone back to school, there are going to be those things. But you should always look at challenges as a good thing. And that is the first step, right? You got to look at a challenge as a good thing, because when you come out on the other side of that challenge, you are going to be much more stronger for it. You are going to be different because of it. Every experience that we have makes us who we are. That's why a lot of times I will say even the negative experiences that I've had in my workplace, I'm okay with, because I feel like it made me stronger because of it. And there's going to be times when people will try to put you in situations that they think will make you uncomfortable, but rather if you accept the challenge and you're like, okay, I'm going to take this and I'm going to learn everything I can and I'm going to be the best at whatever it is, then that really does change the outlook of how things are going to be for you. I was challenged many years ago with doing the same-day surgery clinic, and the lady that put me in there thought I was going to fall, but I didn't. I knew why she did it, and I was okay with it, because the thing is, I was away from her team, and that was totally fine. But I did it with the grace of, I'm going to get through this. I am going to knock their socks off when it comes to my ability to be able to do same-day surgery coding. And now I am consulted a lot if there is an issue, even with a supervisor, about doing same-day surgery coding. They ask me. So, and I'm glad, because the thing is, I learned from that experience. That experience pushed me into learning more. So would I have rather it be a little different? Sure, that would have been great. But a lot of what I learned about coding for same-day surgery, I learned from Google. I learned by doing research. I learned by reading the books and taking the time and really expanding my knowledge base. So having that experience shaped me. That was a challenge that was a pivotal point for me in my career, because it did open up my eyes, and I was like, okay, I can do this. And now that's why I don't fear anything. I don't fear any clinic. I don't fear doing anything new, because I know how to get through those. And I'm, again, challenge positive, where I'm going to be able to accept any challenge, because this is what I love to do. So because of that, you know, I think that if you have that frame of mind, and if somebody tells you that, okay, now you know what to do, because so many times we don't know what to do because we're not trained. Is there a class like this in school? No, there's not. So that's why I hope these Vlogmas videos have helped with this. I am going to be filming the final of the Vlogmas series for 2020 in a couple of minutes. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this, and I will see y'all again in just a few minutes. And I'm going to wrap this one up, but thank you so much for watching. Bye.